Meet the next big leap for tiny home builders, our new AI render tool inside 3D Tiny House Designer. Instead of waiting for weeks or hiring expensive freelancers, you get marketing-ready, photorealistic images in minutes, and you can create them yourself in just a few clicks. In this video, I will guide you through the key use cases for AI renders to sell more tiny homes, and we will create a few stunning exterior and interior pictures for an example project. Let's jump into it. Here's how you get started. First, choose your design, open your project inside 3D Tiny House Designer for Business. From your model list, pick the one that you want to render. We will be using this tiny house here that I already prepared ahead of time. Then you enter AI render mode. Click the AI renders at the top right here. You will see that we've got the exterior render mode and the interior render mode. The exterior render mode is great at rendering stunning landscapes, while the interior is great at staging your interior photographs to make them come to life. Let's select the exterior render mode to get started. Before creating AI renders, you want to follow these two steps. First, you should select your render settings. You can choose from various settings to tailor the look and feel of your render project. First, you can choose your aspect ratio. For the exterior, you have these aspect ratios available. The 16:9 and 9:16 aspect ratio are great for visuals that you will have on your website, while the 4:3, 3:4, and 1:1 are great for visuals that you might want to have on Instagram, social media, or other content like in email marketing brochures, for example. Then you can choose your season. This changes the underlying mood of your image. For example, summer will generate a lush landscape for the exterior, while the fall will create soft and golden hues, and winter will create cool, muted hues in a bright landscape. Then you can choose your environment. This changes the imaginary location of your project. Forest creates a lush wooded backdrop. Farmland sets your home into a stunning vineyard-style setting. Mountains drop your home into a breathtaking mountain scenery. Meadows place your tiny home on a serene countryside, and hills set your home on a hilltop with fantastic views. Then you can choose your time of day. This changes the lighting. Morning gives you sun just peeking over the trees. Midday creates vibrant midday moods. Afternoon produces lush, warm afternoon sun, while sunset creates stunning, warm rays, sometimes even with the lights in your home already turned on for the evening. Then you can choose your weather. The weather gives the finishing touches to your scene, which affects the lighting and the state of your scene. Make sure to use the weather that pairs well with your season, environment, and time of day. Clear skies make for blue skies with warm sun. Light clouds add extra detail to the sky. Overcast make your scene moody and cool, and rain soaks the ground, and snow adds speckled snowflakes. Now that we've chosen our scene, it's time to place your camera. We'll start with creating exterior renders first. For best results, your camera should capture your house from a perspective that gives the render tool the best amount of context. For example, place your camera on either corner of the house with a few meters or feet from the house, showing both prominent facades. For example, you can place it on the side like this, move it over here, and here for the best results. If your design has more complex shapes, place your camera in a way that shows these shapes clearly without overlaps. Think of it like asking an artist to create a drawing of your home. Your camera placement is your napkin drawing, while the renders become your finished, stunning sketch. The better the napkin drawing, the better the result. So, for example, if we see that the interior doesn't show up quite properly, we might want to rotate the interior slightly to clearly give the render tool an indication of the bar stools and the kitchen island here, and then there's an additional entrance here into another room here. If you're placing it something like this, it's not showing very clear indication on what's happening on the inside here. Once you're happy, click the render button. Our AI will analyze your camera settings and turn the design into a stunning concept photograph. Now that you've sent your render off for processing, you can already start on your next image. Processing will usually take around 1 to 2 minutes. When your render is done, you'll get a notification. Head over to your dashboard and view the My AI Renders page. If you already have the page open while rendering, just quickly refresh the page to view your latest renders. Now let's download the render. Just click on the image and it will appear in your downloads folder. Let's have a look at the result. The AI render tool has perfectly transformed the exterior into a stunning exterior photograph. Since the render tool uses generative AI, it can produce infinite results, so if you want to tweak it a little bit, just move the camera slightly and re-render it to get a different kind of result. For example, here are a couple of other variations that I've done with different claddings in the front here. So this is the cedar cladding, and this is the shingle cladding that I've done before. And then this is another darker cedar cladding over here. And what you'll see that the AI render tool has actually opened the doors in this case, bringing a little bit of air into this tiny house. As a quick tip, currently the My Renders page shows you most recent 50 renders stored on our server. To store more renders, just download any renders onto your device to make sure that you can access them forever. Let's go over how you can create the best interior renders. The interior mode creates stunning stage interiors of your design. The render settings work just the same as the exterior render settings, but possibly with a few variations that work best for the interior use case. Just like with the exterior, let's place the camera in a way that depicts the home the best way possible. For example, place the camera on eye level, looking straight ahead and capturing much of the room. The more context it has, the better the results. Close-up shots will usually be a little bit less successful. To capture the most of the interior, just adjust the aspect ratio to fit. Now let's take the render and have a look at the results. And here we go. The interior render tool has perfectly transformed this reasonably basic scene into a stunning interior render with interior decoration and staging to make the home feel incredibly lived in, which the client can easily understand. Now let's talk about the best practices for using AI renders. To best illustrate your house, we recommend a combination of exteriors and interiors. One project should have anywhere between 5 to 10 images to fully explain what the house is about. For example, create 2 to 4 exterior images, 1 of each side, and 6 interiors showing each room from 1 to 2 different perspectives. For renders on your website, you don't always have a finished build ready for photography, and getting your home staged and photographed is quite expensive. So in this case, also use AI renders to populate your website even before construction. As you develop custom designs for clients, add to your sales package with a set of renders for different stages of their projects. For example, if you received an initial inquiry from a potential client, put together a quick design concept in the designer. Then generate AI renders to send through to them on the same day to blow them away with a professional sales package and turnaround. On top of that, add PDF plans and a 3D viewer to finish the perfect sales package and win over your client on the same day. AI renders are a great tool to quickly create stunning concept photographs of your designs. As you know, we continuously improve our systems, so let us know what you'd like to see next with our AI renders. You'll see ongoing improvements to the feature set and output of your renders. Now it's time to get started. Are you ready to turn your design into stunning photographs? Just jump into the AI render tool today inside 3D Tiny House Designer. If you already have a business license, you will get free test renders to try it out. Once you want to get AI renders, we have affordable add-on packages available with different render credit quantities to help you create all the renders you need. In the dashboard, just choose your render plan and get your AI render license. We can't wait to see your renders.